Hello everyone, my name is Mitch Smith, and I'd like to welcome you all to our YouTube channel. And I ask you all, if you all haven't done so already, I ask you all please subscribe to it. Please share us around, give us a thumbs up, where it helps our YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be sharing a dream with you all, and it was right around August the 31st whenever I had this dream, and it was like it could be regarding this nation, you know, that we live in, the Eagle, United States or America, whichever one you want to call it. Anyways, it was like I was up in this place, and it was a very nice place. It was like a high up in a building, and it was again, it's very a nice place, like a penthouse or a hotel place or a motel place. It was a place very nice, and I remember I could see like large rectangular windows, upright, and large windows that you could look out. And there were several men standing around in black suits. And then I noticed there was a separate room within that room that I found myself in, and then they was just like four others in suits also in there. It's like they was high government officials. And I remember one of them was saying, only four allowed. Only four allowed in here. And I remember in this room, it didn't have no windows, but it had a very nice wooden table. And there was like forms and documents all over it. And then I heard one of them say, "Get me out of here. Hurry up and get me out of here." Well, at that time, there's some type of trouble that was announced or was getting told to them. And they hurried up and rushed him out of there, or it's like they just disappeared out of thin air. I mean, they was gone. Then I found myself back in the large room with the large windows again. And at that time, all the people or men that had the black suits, they was gone all but one. And that individual, he was gathering up forms and papers from everywhere in a big rush. And after he gathers them, it's like, I don't know what the deal is with this, but it's like he looked at me and with the papers kind of held right here around his stomach, and he started walking backwards out the door, but he had his eyes upon me. Well, after he left, I was the only one left in the room. And then I found myself like in an elevator. I remember being in the elevator. I don't remember seeing anybody else in there with me, but I do remember seeing a control panel that had the buttons with the numbers on all of it. And then after I got down to the floor or wherever it was, I don't know if it was the fourth floor or wherever it was, it took me. But where it took me, when I opened the door and stepped off the elevator, I could see down this long hallway. And it looked like like hospital rooms and also office rooms. It's kind of like a mixture. And I could see people crisscrossing going from room to room all the way down through the hallway throughout all these rooms like in a panic or in a rush, like they's evacuating. And then I found myself on the outside. And once I found myself on the outside, I could see the building that I'd come from just a little bit. And there was people like in a walking real fast, like they had a lot of concern and panic upon them, like there was something wrong, something coming, some type of chaos. And as I was standing out there, it was standing out there on concrete, something like a parking lot or some type of large concrete place on the ground. I was standing next to this other individual that had on like a uniform, and he's possibly like law enforcement or security. For I remember seeing a badge pinned upon him, and it looked like a star. And I seen as me and him both was standing there. We was watching and observing all the people that was running around like in a rush, like trying to hurry and get out of there. And then For some reason, I seen this. There's a pole that me and that man was standing with the uniform. We was standing there next to this large pole and had this ladder that went up this pole to a bunch of like electrical wires or communication lines or something like that. Then I seen him start climbing up that large pole, and it had a ladder attached to it, and it was going up towards them lines and wires up on top of that pole, and you could see him stretching from building to building. And as he got about halfway up, I felt the ground start shaking and rumbling and everything, and it was so heavy that you could hardly stand up. And I remember seeing people just at that time in a panic and running. You knew something was definitely coming. So at that time, and I don't know what the reason this was, I found myself trying to find safety. And why I went to this place, I don't know, but I seen like something like a chain link fence that had like a bunch of overgrowth around it. And I ran towards it, and I kind of started hiding myself along that chain link fence up underneath the overgrowth and weeds and grass that was kind of tall. And then as the rumble started getting heavier and heavier, I looked out toward the pavement like where we was all standing. I see the herd of elephants coming, and they was coming by. Now, I don't know what the elephants really. I don't think it was literally elephants. I think it was like a symbolic of something that's coming, something massive. If you get to looking, think about elephants. They're massive. They travel in herds, and they're very extremely powerful. And so I take it that whatever it is coming in this nation, I believe it's this nation, or that's the way it was regarded to me, that there's a big wave of a stampede of trouble, because that's the way them elephants is like running in a stampede in one direction and nothing to stop them. And but I don't think it was like literally elephants. I think it was like I was saying, elephants, they travel in herds. They're large and massive inside and very extremely powerful. And it's like they's coming in a big stampede of waves. So I believe it's something, whatever it is, it's coming. It's like a big stampede, a big wave or something, some type of troubles that's coming. And people need to get prepared for it. And I know the good Lord, He's the only way. Jesus says Himself, He's the only one going through Jesus. That's the only way you get to the Father. He's the good shepherd, and He's the door. Uh, no one comes to the Father but through me. And whatever it is, it's coming to this nation. I know we've already been hit with hurricanes, but there's something else. There's something else that's coming that's massive and it's powerful. Nothing to stop it. I don't know if it's a judgment upon the nation or what, but I do know this. This nation better be turning back to God. That's the only way out of it. But I just wanted to share this dream with y'all. Feel free to give your all's thoughts and opinions on it. But I want to say thank you all for watching our YouTube channel. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to it, share us around as it helps us. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And you can contact us through any of them social media sites, or you can email me at info.mitchsmithbiblestudies@gmail.com. I want to say, remember to pray daily, and give the good Lord praise and glory He so rightly deserves, and give Him thanks for sending His Son Jesus Christ into this world for us. And give honor and praise the Lord Jesus for what He did upon the cross and shed of His blood for us, for He loved us. All we got to do is accept Him. Excuse me. I want to say God bless to you all and your all's families, and be safe.